Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like this video and press the bell icon. In this video, you will learn how to install Angular 19 in your Windows system. Angular 19 requires Node.js version 18.19.1 or newer, so make sure you have this version of Node.js installed on your system before proceeding. If you haven't installed Node.js yet, visit the Node.js official website and download the LTS version by clicking on Download Node.js LTS. As of now, the latest Node.js version is 22.13.1. However, you can use any version that is 18.19.1 or newer to work with Angular 19. We will use Visual Studio Code as our text editor. If you haven't installed Visual Studio Code yet, visit the official Visual Studio Code website and download the appropriate version for your operating system. Now, to install Angular, we first need to install the Angular CLI, command line interface. Click inside Search and type CMD to open command prompt. Before installing the Angular CLI, let's first check the Node.js version. Type the command node-v and press enter. You can see that the Node.js version is 22.13.1, which is newer than the required version 18.19.1. Now, let's install Angular CLI. Go to Angular's documentation. Click here to copy this command. Paste the command which you have copied and press enter. It will take some time to download Angular CLI, so please wait until the download is complete. The download is complete. Now, if you are using Windows PowerShell terminal to download Angular CLI, you might encounter some errors like running scripts is disabled on this system. This happens because, on Windows client computers, the execution of PowerShell scripts is disabled by default. To allow the execution of PowerShell scripts, which is needed for npm global binaries, you must set the following execution policy. Just copy the below command in your Windows PowerShell terminal and press enter and then try to install Angular CLI and you will see no error. To verify that the Angular CLI has been installed, type the command ng-- version in your terminal and press enter. This will display the installed Angular CLI version. You can see that the installed Angular CLI version is 19.1.4. Next, to install Angular, go to the directory where you want to install your Angular 19 app. Click here and type CMD to open command prompt. Now let's install Angular 19 app. In command prompt, type ng, space, new, space, your project name and press enter. Now you will be asked to select stylesheet format. Use the arrow keys to select the stylesheet format. CSS is already selected, so just press enter. Next, you will be asked for server-side rendering and static site generation. Type N and press enter. It will take some time for the installation, so please wait until the download is finished. The download is complete. Now type the command cd your project name to navigate to the project directory. Open your project in Visual Studio Code. Open package.json file. Here you can see Angular version is 19.1.0. In the dev dependencies you can see the Angular CLI version is 19.1.4 and other package versions. This is the public directory, where all the static files, such as images, will be placed. Open the src directory, where all the main files of the application are located. The index.html file is the main entry point for an Angular application and serves as the foundation for rendering the app in the browser. The app_root tag is a placeholder for the root component of our Angular application. The main.ts file initializes the Angular application. The styles.css file is a global stylesheet in an Angular project. The app directory contains all files like app.component.css, app.component.html, app.component.spec.ts and app.component.ts files. Title is a property with the value Angular 19. The app.config.ts file is a configuration file for defining application-wide configurations. The app.routes.ts file is a routing configuration file that defines the routes for your application. It maps paths to components, enabling navigation within the app. Let's run our app. Click here and open a new terminal. Now click here and select Command Prompt to open a new command prompt. Type the command ngserve and press Enter to run your Angular app. The ngserve command launches a local development server that serves your Angular application. By default, it listens for incoming requests on port 4200. Go to your browser and navigate to localhost 4200 and you will see Angular home page. Here, Angular 19 is the value of the title property, which is displayed using string interpolation inside the app.component.html file. Let's change this value. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open app.component.html file. Now, search for title. Here, you can see the title property is used inside double curly braces, called string interpolation. Open app.component.ts file. Change the value of the title property. Go back to your browser and you will see that the value of the title property is now changed. Now let's see how to create a component and display its content. Click here and select Command Prompt to open a new command prompt. Type the command ng space generate space component space home and press Enter. Here ng is the Angular CLI command prefix and home is the component name. This command will generate home.component.html, home.component.css, home.component.spec.ts, and home.component.ts files inside the home directory. Open home directory and you will find all the generated files. Here you can see that standalone true is missing from the @component decorators metadata which was present in Angular 18. This is because, in Angular 19, standalone components are the default, so when you create a new component, it is automatically considered standalone unless you specify otherwise. Now, let's display the home component in the app. To do this, first we need to add home component in the imports array in app.component.ts file and import it. Open app.component.ts file. Add home component in the imports array and import it. Open app.component.html file. Remove entire code. Add app home selector. You can add the selector like this, or like this, both are valid. Open home.component.html file and replace p tag with h3 tag. Go back to your browser and you will see the text home works. In this video, we learned how to install Angular 19 CLI and create an Angular 19 project. We also learned how to create a component and display its content. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I will see you in next tutorial. Till then, stay safe.